Welcome to RunnerTrack's CSUB's Organizational Training and Leadership Series. This module is all about form settings in RunnerSync. The forms feature is very robust, so the training video has been split into two parts, settings and fields. Here we will go over how to use settings to create a form and how to change who can submit a form and when it's available. There are multiple ways to get to the form's creation page. Hover your cursor over the icons to the left and a sidebar will open. Then click Forms. This will take you to a page with all the forms you created or are connected to, even across multiple organizations. If you click the plus sign in the upper right, it will take you to the forms creation page. This takes an additional page load though, so getting there from the Create window is more efficient. Right now, click Responses. This page will open showing you a list of form submissions. The response title will be the response to the first question asked, but you can change that in settings. Use the URL to the right to direct people to the form. At the top, the pencil icon means that you have access to edit this form. If you click it, the form editing page will open. Let's go back to the admin dashboard and create a form. Hover your cursor over the icons to the left and open the sidebar, and click Create to open the Create options. Choose Form and you'll go straight to the Forms creation page without having to load the Forms page too. You'll see two buttons in the upper right. Think of a form like a box. The settings is the information on the outside of the box. The fields are what you put into the box. You may need to switch back and forth between the two. Let's click Settings. A sidebar will open on the right, giving you options for defining the settings. Details lets you name the form. Keep the form in draft status until it is completely done. You can allow the user to make revisions and limit the revisions after the form is approved. Responses lets you decide what is shown as the title in a list of the form responses. You can customize the success message if the form is submitted successfully, or choose to redirect them to an external web page. If you check Hide Empty Fields here, any question left unanswered will not be shown as part of the response. For visibility, you can require login or leave it unchecked so community people can submit the form as well. You can attach the form to an organization or an event, or add the form to a series of other forms. For availability, you can set the time window for accepting submissions, how many times a user can submit this form, or how many submissions will be accepted. The Access section lets you decide who can access the page from the admin side and how much access and control they'll have over the form. For approvals, you can either require a form to be approved or you can send a notification to someone that a form has been submitted. Later options will change depending on what you choose for each field. Use your options here to select the individual to be notified or approve the submission. You can set as many approvals or notification fields as you like. You can also use the conditional logic feature to limit what responses trigger the approval process. Finally, you'll be able to customize what message is sent in the notification. Probably the most important point in this video is this: RunnerSync forms do not autosave. If you have not saved and you back out of the form, it's gone forever. If your computer crashes, shuts off, or the battery dies, it's gone. Do not let this happen to you. Save frequently, every 5 minutes or so, or after you've completed each section of a form. It is better to save too frequently than it is to risk losing an hour of work on a form. Here are a few last thoughts about creating forms in RunnerSync. RunnerSync doesn't save your progress automatically, so save frequently and don't click anything that will take you to another page without saving first. Set the form to draft status until it's done, then change the status to active. Make sure you do this or the form will not appear even if the start date and time is reached. Check your start and end dates and times. Make sure you have the month and the year correct. Verify that your approvals and notifications are going to the correct people. Your settings are done. Proceed to the next video, Form Fields, to learn how to build your form. Thank you for watching our RunnerTrack's Officer Training and Leadership video for Forms settings in RunnerSync. Please return to the RunnerTrack's training forum, answer a few questions about this video, and submit the form. If you have questions or want more information, email us at getinvolved@csub.edu, and please watch our other RunnerTrack's videos.